Hi, welcome to New Bucks Head for today's game between AFC Telford United and Solihul Moors. Telford looking to extend their unbeaten start to the season. Before we take a look at the highlights, let's go and check out the team sheets.
Here come the teams. Well, Telford used to be known as the Lily Whites. I think we can start using that nickname again because Telford all in white for this season at home. Solihul Moors in Shrewsbury Town colours in blue and yellow. You look at the stats, and both teams unbeaten so far. Well, the Telford team, there are 4 changes. Ryan Young will be in goal. At right back will be Wes Baines. At left back is Matty McGinn. The 2 centre-backs are the impressive Neil Byrne and Simon Grand. Now in midfield, we're expecting Russell Benjamin, Charlie Barnett, who's recalled to the squad, in fact starts today, and alongside him Sean Clancy, who's scored 2 in 2. Then up front is Andy Owens and Adam Farrell, with Robbie Booth given a free role in midfield. And it will be Solihul to get us underway, Telford kicking from our left to right in all white. Solihul Moors playing in yellow and blue hooped shirts, blue and yellow shorts and blue and yellow hooped socks. Early attack here for Telford. Robbie Booth going through. Strong challenge committed by Elvin. So Solihul managed to get away that early threat. And it's all about Telford looking to get back in the conference. First time of asking under new manager Liam Watson. That's a lovely delicate ball down the right wing by Barnett. Owens putting pressure on the right back Nottingham, who is covering in defence. And Owens went down. Now the referee's given a free kick here. Steve Humbles, Jaspir Singh's gone to protest his innocence straight to the referee, and there's a bit of a commotion going on.
Well, real controversy. I didn't see that as a back pass. That's what he's given. He's given a back pass by Nottingham, I think it was, wasn't it, who played it. I wasn't sure. I thought he kind of went in for a tackle, won the ball, and the ball rolled back to the goalkeeper. I'm not 100% I would give that as a deliberate back pass, and I think a lot of the Solihull and Telford players, if I'm honest, are quite surprised by that. Well, nobody was really appealing for it.
That's how I see it as well, that it was from that tackle, a very good challenge actually on Owens, that the ball went back to the Solihull keeper. Very strange. McGinn is there. Square is Charlie Barnett lurking towards the penalty spot. So will they call Solihull's bluff here and play it short, wait for them to make their move and then strike it goalwards? Well, it's McGinn hovering over it. Booth will kick it to McGinn's left. And McGinn shoots and it strikes the wall. And a very good block by Stuart Pierpoint. Back in by Farrell. And the ball is harmlessly wide, as the Solihull players still protest towards the referee Joseph Johnson, but very good brave defending from Solihull. It is still goalless, 15 minutes gone.
So many clubs come to Telford because of the surroundings. It is an excellent stadium, of course, at this level of football, and Telford are one of the biggest names at this level of football too.
Benjamin struggling to hold on to it now. A chance for Bezic, steaming through, shoots and scores! Ryan Bezic on the counter-attack does score, and it all results in sloppy play by Russell Benjamin. Poor control in midfield, and there was Bezic bursting between the 2 centre-halves. Cool finish on his left foot, and that gives Solihull the lead. 20.5 minutes gone in this first half, and it's first blow to the away team. Over the midway point in this first half for Telford, towards the near post. You really need to beat the man on that near post. It was a wasted delivery there by Matty McGinn. Frustration from our summariser Steve Humbles.
Well, it rather summed up the opening 25. Oh dear.
Throw-ins taken quickly. Here's Bogle into the Telford area. Shoots! Save from point-blank range by Ryan Young. And Telford's really struggling here. On the counter-attack, Solihull have got it mastered. They are playing their formation to perfection at the moment. The Telford struggling to really make an impact. Solihull won the last time here, 4-2 back in 2010. But that day in particular, it was a terrible performance. But there we go, the half-time whistle goes. And, well, the Bucks going in, trailing by a goal to nil against a better Solihul Moors team. Well, the referee, Joseph Johnson, gets us underway then. Live second half coverage as always here. So Telford need an energetic start to this second half. First 10 minutes, as Steve Humble says, will be key. 9.5 minutes in. Trail by a goal to nil. Barnett's corner in. Byrne beaten in the air. And Solihull boot it clear to the halfway line. Darryl Knights tussling away with Russell Benjamin. Now here's Baines firing it back upfield for Telford. Barnett keeps it under control, plays it back to McGinn. McGinn goes for height on this cross, waiting on the far post is Byrne. The defender heads it back on his own goal, and it's a superb finish. And it may well have been Sean Clancy, his third in the space of 3 games it is for Sean Clancy. Well, but his Solihull defender made a meal of that clearance, heading it back across his own goal, and there was Clancy to poke it in. Well, it's Telford 1, Solihull 1. Solihull now have a throw midway inside their half, away to our left. Well, half of this pitch is covered in shade through the stand we're sitting in. Clancy going past the defender. Now Nottingham will get a yellow card here, and it's a red card. It's his second yellow, and a red card for Michael Nottingham. And I'm not surprised, because it was past him, and Nottingham made a step towards Clancy, brought him down. Solihull down to 10 men. The referee Joseph Johnson gets it spot on. Now it's a free kick in shooting range. So this is very good news indeed for Telford, who at the first time of asking this season would love to jump straight back up to the top flight of non-league football after getting relegated last season. Shot then is blocked off. It was Farrell's shot by the wall. Baines recycles it though and plays it square to the right wing. In by Booth, lovely ball, header, goal! Clancy with his second, but the offside flag goes up. It will not count. Inch perfect cross from Robbie Booth. Clancy again stealing in from nowhere. Great header, but he was just offside. It will not count. Telford 1, Solihull 1.
Must have been close. And we just mentioned the aerial presence of and the prowess in the air of Sean Clancy for such a small player. And again, he just ghosted in many respects. I think it will go down as a bit of a missed opportunity given the dominance in the second half.
There we go. The referee blows his whistle, which means it's full time here. A missed opportunity for Telford, but at half time, going 1-0 down, they have at least managed to salvage a point and improve on their terrible first half performance.
Started off a bit slow, and I think in the second half we picked it up a bit. You know, it become a bit more higher tempo, and we passed it a lot better in the second half. So I think we just needed to try and start games like that rather than starting slower and building on it. We need to start a bit brighter, I think.
Good. And for yourself, kind of man of the match at the end of the game, covered loads of ground today, kind of got a goal, 1 disallowed.
Yeah, I was disappointed the second goal got disallowed. I don't know whether it was offside or not. I didn't feel like I was, but you know, you're mainly just looking at the ball trying to get on the end of it, so maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But unfortunately we didn't get the result that we came here today for, but we picked up a point and we still remain unbeaten. So if we're looking on the bright side, we've just got to move on to the next game now.
Yeah, and that's the important thing. It maintains the unbeaten start to the season. So
yeah,
you know, kind of onwards and upwards, I guess.
Yeah, we've got to, you know, teams are coming in and making it difficult for us. These made it difficult for us today. I think we've just got to look on to the next game, as I say, and try and, you know, keep picking up points where we can. And if we can, Liam always says to us, if you can pick up 2 points, you know, every couple of games, then if we can pick up 2 points on average a game, then you know we shouldn't be far away at the end of the season. So you know, just keep going on and keep going, and we're just waiting for it to click. But I know we've had a few games, but it's we're still working on it, and hopefully it'll get better.
Yeah, I've just said in the press, I said that, you know, to be honest, I'll take responsibility for the first half. I think I lined us up wrong shape-wise. We changed at half-time, went back to a normal 4-4-2. And, you know, for 20-25 minutes, played enough to have won the game. I think Clancy's goal, second goal's perfectly good goal. The linesman's give offside. Very rarely you see from across that deep into the pitch that actually gets given offside. But all in all, when we played on the front foot and pressed and done things quick and got it, I thought we looked good for 20-25 minutes, and then obviously the sending off probably affected us as much as them.
And but it's despite the scrappiness of the game in the first half and stuff, it maintains the unbeaten start to the season, and that's important.
Yeah, it's at 4 games, 8 points. If you get to the end of the season and you've taken 2 points a game, you're not going to be far away. You're going to be right in the mix. Every game we've give one sloppy goal away. Well, I wouldn't say sloppy goal at Boston because it was a bit of a worldie, but in the other 3 we've give a sloppy goal away. So we need to eradicate that and then just press on and we need to start hitting the target a bit more freely.
And just coming back to Sean Clancy, scored one and had one disallowed and got man of the match and seemed to be all over the pitch today. He was everywhere. Well,
that's what he's about. He scored 3 in a week for us. And as I said, it's trying to get him back. He'd lost his way a little bit, but what you do see is a huge desire to do well. The work rate is phenomenal, and he deserves every pat on the back he's going to get.
So the final result here at the New Buckshead, a 1-1 draw for AFC Telford against the Solihul Moors. Join us again in a fortnight when they take on Harrogate Town.